All right, that's better. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I had no chat. It disappeared. So, sorry. Mercury retrograde, right? We could get away with blaming that. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are all a good day. Now, yes, the news is a little grim, as I said it would be. I said to prepare for all kinds of shenanigans in the world of Pluto and the Plutonic energy. We are still under Plutonic energy. I had given the dates for my Patreons of the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. However, this energy always lasts a day or two after and a day or two before. So let's just kind of take a look at what has taken place over the weekend. Let's start out with May 13th. There was a shooting in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 17 injured. May 14th, that was on Friday, Buffalo, New York, shooting in a grocery store, 10 killed, 3 injured. Definitely a hate crime fueled by racism. May 15th, Amarillo, Texas, 4 injured, 1 dead. Not sure what happened there. Same day, same state, Houston, 1 killed, 4 injured at a flea market somewhere in Houston, Texas. 5:15, North Carolina, Salem, 7 injured. Oh, I forgot one. And 5:15, Orange County in Laguna Woods. This is in Orange County in Los Angeles. 1 killed, 5 injured at a Presbyterian church. That is not an accident. That is the stars doing their thing. I'm not saying that this was meant to happen, but when I'm doing readings on people, I can see if you're a Plutonic soul or not. I can see the energy within you when these stars go negative. Who's going to be fueled by this energy and who's not going to be fueled by it. We have a major gun issue in this country, but we also have a major mental health issue in this country. It's not good. And on top of that, I have talked about this scorpionic dragon hunting for American children, and that's exactly what is happening. This energy is directly hunting for American children. You could see with the shortage of the formula that is affecting infants and babies. We're only 19 weeks into this new year. We've had almost over 198 shootings already. Yeah, I think we have bigger problems in this country than our government wanting to get into our vaginas. I mean, sorry, not to be crude here, but fucking issues here. So I came on here to just reiterate that, to be safe. We are not out of this negative energy yet. There's still a few more days to go. And I'm not going to be on here for too long. Those of you that are on my Patreon, I'm going to be posting something tonight for you. And throughout the week, I'll be posting a few other things for Patreon. I'm running a special. It's pinned to the top of this chat. So if you are interested in joining Patreon, I am running a 24-hour special, 50% off the Crone tier. And you could get all the days of caution for the entire year and be prepared ahead of time. So I'm going to end it because I'm not going to, this is short and sweet. I just wanted to read the stars a little bit, explain to you why there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shootings in a 48-hour time period because we're in Plutonic energy. The Plutonic phase is here. So I decided not to do tarot today. I am doing a tarot reading for a client in a little bit. But why didn't you guys tell me my hair was sticking up? But I decided to do some spirit wheel cards just to lighten the energy a little bit. So for going into this work week ahead and the week at large, what message does the spirit have for us? Beautiful card. That is the white buffalo, as they call it, the North Wabosi. It's about spiritual connections, completions, and wisdom, and that is really where we're at right now with the moon having this amazing full moon energy last night and today. That's what full moons are about deep contemplation, putting things to rest. And it is a number 9 card, which represents endings. But it is about putting to rest for the next 2 weeks, deep contemplation. Hi, Anita. How are you? I'm glad you called me too. I'm trying to get on here at least every Friday and every Monday. Like I said, I've been kind of slammed with readings, which is not a complaint. It's a good thing. But yes, deep contemplation and wisdom and studying. I want to make sure I didn't leave anything out. Boy, the handwriting on this is really small. I don't even know if I can read it. Oh, you're in London. I love it. I love London. One of my favorite cities. Last time I was in London, it's about 20 years ago, but this Italian family stopped me on the streets and asked me directions. And I'm like, oh my God, they think I'm a local. But yes, London is lovely. I love it. Well, thanks for tuning in. How lovely. It's a time of great knowledge is upon us, and we will have a newfound sense of purpose and inner confidence about ourselves and our abilities and the world at large. So I'm out of Arizona, Prescott, Arizona, or Prescott, as they call it here. If you say Prescott, they know you're not a local. So I got to say it with an oaky Southern drawl. Prescott. So yes, contemplation, higher knowledge. These next 2 weeks are a learning time for a lot of us. Now, Anita, would you like an oracle pull? Would you like me to pull from the spirit wheel before I head off? So yes, we are in a waning moon phase. Now, if you missed the activities for the full moon last night, it's not over. Please remember, just because you missed the exact date of the full moon, you have 24 hours before that full moon and 24 hours after that full moon. That energy is still here. Okay, you got it, Anita. All right, what message, Spirit, do you have for Anita? Actually, I'm going to give my deck a good shuffle here. Right. Okay, here we go. Nice and shuffled. All right. Oh, this is a lovely one, Anita. This is card number 17, which is Rest and Cleansing Moon. Which, if you talk to a lot of like witchy practitioners, there are a lot there. I hear this on both sides. Some say it's great energy to work in the full moon. Some don't work in the full moon. But this is very nice to rest and cleanse moon. So this is about cleansing the energy. It's about balanced relationships, self-expression, boundaries. And I'll go look in the um, and 1 and a 7 is an 8, and 8 is a money number in some ways. It's about prosperity, but it's also about abundance and being grateful and thankful for the abundance that you already have, which I'm sure you do. But let me see what the book says, if I can read it. Okay, time for these. You have a natural ability to give without expectations of receiving anything back. Being gentle and caring towards others comes naturally. Um, have a gift of kindness and caring and compassion towards others. You may find yourself being pulled in many different directions and those around you who need your help. So this is where the balancing comes in. Don't take on too much, on what you can. It's okay to give of yourself, but don't give so much of yourself that it wears you out. And because there are people out there that are energy vampires and they will feed off of you. So a very beautiful card. Let me make sure I covered everything. And this card is asking you to have balanced relationships, self-expression, and give boundaries within your relationships. I hope that helped, Anita. They are everywhere. No, I know. I know. Um, See, I did a little spell work last night. I'm not one of those witches that believes that you shouldn't do any work in this moon. But I did something a little different. I used well, I didn't have one available, so I had to become kind of crafty. I took a black and a white candle and cut them in half. And what I was doing was releasing the negative and bringing in the positive. So I just burnt one basic candle, anointed it with frankincense, and I did two bay leaves, one to release what's not serving my greater good. And then once the candle burned down from the black into the white, I burned another bay leaf asking for what I wanted to bring into my life. So I released and asked to bring in, did it all under the eclipse energy. Ooh, hiccups. Eclipse energy. So, yes, I did do some work. There are witches will say, "Ooh, you shouldn't have done any of that work." It's perfect for eclipse energy. Eclipse energy is all about releasing and bringing in. Wow, I'll have to check that out. I found the Museum of Witchcraft and Magic. Is that in London, Anita? Or is this a virtual place or an actual place? My God, I have to go and see this. I've been missing. I mean, 20 years of not being in London. I'm sure it has changed quite a lot since then. It's in Cornwall. Okay. I think I'm going to update my passport and make some plans. That is so cool. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I will check it out. There's a video on your channel, so I will go look at your channel after this broadcast and take a look. But yes, that is the oracle reading for the day. All of you out there across the pond as well, please be safe out there because we're not done with this energy yet. A couple more days of it, but the news will still look a bit grim. I'm still looking at news on Russia as well. Um, I've heard some interesting things about Putin, that he's going into some sort of surgery. I don't know if that's true or not. Um, it could be me. I am out in the country. I'm rural Arizona, so I am not in the city. I'm away from people, and it does break up. That's why I don't do too many lives. That's why I usually just go on and do pre-records. But Mercury is in retrograde, and one thing I know, and I don't feed fear into this placement, but if it's one thing it does mess up, it's broadcasting, communication, automobiles, car trouble, things like that, traffic jams. So if I am breaking up, it's probably on my end, Anita, and not yours. I can almost bet money. Um, After all, I'm walking Mercury retrograde. Anyway, I'm out of here. Apologies for it breaking up. I'm so sorry. Be safe out there. Like I said, we are not out of this energy yet. And running that Patreon special for 24 hours from today until midnight tomorrow night. And I should be back on here on Friday. All of you out there, have a blessed week ahead. Please be safe. Watch the stars. And I shall see you soon. Bye, Anita. Thanks for tuning. Bye. Ciao.